So guys, I'm back again with another stream of Hogwarts Legacy. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, let's continue our journey. Talk to Professor Fig. Okay, Professor Fig से बात करनी है. अच्छा, मेल. ये भी सही. एक ही मेल है, वो तो पढ़ लिया हमने कल. Challenges के. Okay, just a moment please. The locate secret. ओके, इसको ट्रेड करते हुए इसके लिए पहले तो बाहर जाना पड़ेगा. ये सिद्रीन्स का कॉमन रूम.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me right with that wound cleaning potion. His potion shop's better than you'd find in London, I reckon.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall.
I'd like to open a shop in Hogsmeade myself one day. Glad Rags could do with competition.
I can't go up there.
अच्छा ओके, इस जगह पे अभी नहीं जा सकते.
My friends and I like to spend our evenings watching the sunset from the Quidditch pitch. That's all the pitch is good for this
How
year.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Where do the professors sleep?
ओके, एंट्री.
I will tap on the grand stairs.
ये स्लिथरिन्स का एंट्रेंस. ये कौन सी जगह है? पहले तो मुझे मैप याद रखना. अच्छा, ये भी टाइम एडवांस भी कर सकते हैं.
She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Well, of course you're going to say that.
I swear, she was only itchy because of a stinging jinx that the other girl put on her. It was not a bite from a...
अच्छा है, ये चौंकिया है यहाँ पे। ये तो इसके जैसा ही नहीं लग रहा रूम, डार्क आर्ट्स टीचर वाला। ये सीढ़ी है, बस ये उल्टी है। डार्क आर्ट्स के रूम में रिफ्लेक्शन है इसका, ट्रांसपेरेंसी मस्त दिख रही है, जैसे ग्लास जैसे पिलर। डार्क आर्ट्स का इस तरफ से सीढ़ी होती है।
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
This complete locus secret. Report to Professor Hecat. Just a moment.
Revelio.
पेजेस भी तो ढूंढने, यहाँ के पेजेस ढूंढ लिए मैंने। सॉरी गाइस, आज तबीयत बढ़िया से टेस्ट कर लो। I'm big, guys. Sorry for interruption. ये देखो डार्क आर्ट्स करूँ मैं उसमें उल्टी सीढ़ियाँ थी इसमें सीढ़ियाँ उल्टी है
Revelio. Accio.
एक मिनट आता हूँ मैं
Revelio.
पेज लेके
Just to discuss.
आ रहा हूँ बस ये पेज कलेक्ट कर रहा
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
एक और टास्क दे दिया है बुढ़िया ने
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
My family's out. It's getting too
ओ मस्त जगह है पूरा ऐसे रोप से ब्रिज ऐसे लकड़ी का बना है रोप से टंगा हुआ
Whee! Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Do you
Toilet.
fancy a mole?
यहीं से चैम्बर रोप से क्रिस खुलेगा
A time per week I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did
Eh?
Carp, sought to
तो
trap
फ्लैश कर
me,
सकते
find me
सुसु नहीं
in the
करना
jar. But he failed, as did his containment.
मगलू
jar,
बच्चों को
so I took
मारेंगे
my
यहाँ
revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved...
टॉगल वाला बंद कर देते हैं सेटिंग अजीब ही लग रही है जस्ट अ मोमेंट प्लीज इसमें
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Glad you could make it.
क्लॉक टावर 40 हेड ओके
Levioso. Lumos.
ओके तो लेजेंड तो है ये वाला तो इसमें भी था ना ऑर्डर ऑफ फिनिक्स में ऐसे वो पुतला उसके साथ प्रैक्टिस कर रहे थे वो रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट में
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
It's nice to
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
क्या करना है? Target lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Okay.
Confringo.
Come on. Potato.
अच्छा ऐसे ड्यूल करना है.
Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Levioso.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Victory. Let's go.
Big hits that round.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Two rounds of cross wands.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Accio.
Find the one!
Levioso.
Potato! Double four!
Accio. Potato.
Is that all you've got?
Descendo!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso.
Let's go.
Some big hits that round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for
Levioso.
all the gobstones, so to speak.
ये एंट्री है सर Hogwarts ओ बड़ा घंटा है ओके, हॉगवर्ट्स की एंट्री यहाँ से। हॉगमेट्स हॉग्समीड तक जाने का है। नहीं, ये तो हैग्रिड के पास जाने वाला है।
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
वही है, हैग्रिड के पास जाने वाला। वो रहा है हैग्रिड का घर। ये वहां पे जा सकते हैं क्या? एक्सप्लोर तो करें। इसमें मतलब हैग्रिड है। हैं? ये तो ओपन है, हैग्रिड का हाउस तो। इसमें काफी इसे बड़ा दिखा है।
Revelio.
इसका मूवमेंट है, वॉकिंग करने वाला बटन है इसका कोई तो। किस बटन? करने के लिए
Revelio.
काफी बड़ा घर है इसे देखो। इसमें इतना बड़ा तो नहीं होता। मतलब एग्रिड था उस टाइम में। ये हॉगवर्ट्स का, ये हैरी पॉटर के पहले का है, लेगेसी है, मतलब 1800 के टाइम का होता है। तो मतलब ये टॉम रिडल है, वोल्डेमॉर्ट के टाइम का ही होता है। इस तरह यार डिटेल्स कॉस्मोस की मस्त दिख रहे हैं। सही है, फ्रेम रेट वगैरह स्टटर नहीं हो रहा। वो काफी लंबी रेंज है, एकदम वहां अंदर तक जा रहा है। स्पेलियमस स्टूपेफाई, एक्सपेलियमस तो अलग है। स्टूपेफाई, एक मिनट यहाँ पर से थोड़ा घूमते। ओके, यहाँ पर कोई कुछ नहीं। यहाँ पर भी नहीं। ओके, इसका अभी भी मिशन बाकी।
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Just a moment, guys. Sorry for interruption, guys. I'm back. क्या करना है? ओके एक्यू पहले एक्यू करना है फिर क्या हुआ ओके ऐसे लगातार मारते रहो
Nicely done.
अबे लेवियोसो करना है फिर मारते रहे ओके
Excellent fall.
Levioso. Accio.
पहले ऐसे दूर फेंकना है फिर एक्यू यूज करके वापस नजदीक लाना
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Return to Professor Hackett. Okay. ऊपर जाना नीचे
Why would anyone bother sending a secret message?
Harry Pippin certainly steered me. Wounding.
What are you up to now?
अच्छा यहाँ से भी वो जा सीढ़ियाँ से है ना इसलिए वो जीपीएस ऐसा हो रहा है
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Thank you. Incendio. अच्छा इसमें इसके बदले रिपेयरों के बदले पहला तो रखना ही नहीं है। दूसरा वो तो पहले वाला लूमो से क्या करे, रिपेयर वो निकालते इसके बदले काम करते हैं। अच्छा ड्रैग करके लेट्स गो, ठीक है। हेलो प्रतीक चंदनानी, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम, थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। ऑल गुड, तुम सुनाओ। आई होप यू रेड इट वेल। प्रतीक चंदनानी, राइट, ओके। हाँ आई नो, गेमर बती हो। हाँ बट जो लिखा हुआ है वो तो बोलना पड़ेगा ना, नाम। मैं जो नाम लिखा हुआ है वही पढ़ता हूँ मैं ब्रो। हाउ यू डूइंग? थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग बाय द वे। क्या वो स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहे आज, क्या है? आज मेरे क्या तबीयत भी ऐसे वो थोड़ी है ना, इसलिए। क्या सच में अनसब किया क्या कल? बस अभी जा, अच्छा हाँ मैंने, तुम बोल रहे थे मेरे, इसलिए फिर तुम्हें दिक्कत ना हो इसलिए मैंने अनसब कर लिया। फिर कहाँ है ना ऊपर 10:45, ओके, 11:45 अरे ऐसे ही तुम मजाक कर रहे थे, मैं भी मजाक कर रहा था। ऐसे आंसर वगैरह करना होता तो मैं वो मेंबरशिप क्यों लेता भाई? मैं कभी सीरियस नहीं होता ब्रो।
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills.
अच्छी
That
गेम
said,
है ये।
I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Hogwarts Legacy तो अच्छी गेम है, मतलब अभी तक तो ठीक
Shall
है।
we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and
अभी तक तो कोई
Your
दिक्कत नहीं है,
schedule will
स्टोरी
wait
ठीक ठाक जा रही है,
indefinitely, as will your student.
ग्राफिक्स भी सही
I
है,
would
फ्रेम
think
रेट भी
that
सही है,
after
इसका
all the trouble
स्टटर
you
नहीं हो
caused me
रहा।
with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
डॉक्टर सेबेस्टियन से बात करनी है।
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's to do with Red Rock.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
Can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What if we are caught? What about the library?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt, but a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Sebastian है, okay. Sebastian. Sebastian जी भी बोलता है कोई Sebastian. एक्सेंट का डिफरेंस होता है.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us.
Sebastian.
Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
ये कौन सा? Disillusionment. इसकी माँ का इतना बड़ा. एक मिस हो गया मेरे से गलती से. F के पहले मैंने स्पेस दबा दिया. Okay. अच्छा ऐसे इनविजिबल होने वाला.
Revelio.
Nearby advertisers will sense and then investigate suspicion of being caught by authority figures will result in quest failure. Okay.
Told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I
Aloha
always
Mora.
used to get
अरे
it.
वाह वो
The librarian
लोग खोलने
told me
वाला
that I knew the
स्पेल आ
spell
गया
and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now
Let's
it's
go.
just this key.
इसी का वेट
But
करो
don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my
लोग खोलने
word.
वाला स्पेल
Trust me.
Aloha Mora. Get the key from the librarian desk. Okay.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
उसको डाउट तो
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
use basic cast while undetected to do theoretically person. So it is advocable.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Okay, distraction though.
Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us skulking about.
We must remain unseen. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
कौन है जो
Don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
अबे ये जोमटिया सबको बता दे
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
ये तो हमारा नाम भी दे
Now,
सकते
where's that damned poltergeist got to?
ये भी है
Just the spell to repair this armor.
अरे यार वापस रिपेयर हो वाला रिपेयर करने वाला कौन सा है ये वाला स्लॉट नहीं होता 4 स्लॉट है यार ये स्लॉट करने के लिए
Reparo. Revelio.
चलो अच्छा रिवेलियो के लिए अलग ही है बटन इसका
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
That's it. Revelio.
Some kind of mirror or something. Okay. दूसरे परिमाण में लिखा है इसने. ओके, सो पहले वाला जैसा गोब्लिन्स में हुआ था वैसे.
Where might this lead?
लकी वर्ल्ड में ले जा रहा. थोड़ा सा गॉड ऑफ वॉर जैसी फीलिंग आ रही है नीचे का देख के.
Reparo.
ब्रिज कैसे रिपेयर करें?
Revelio.
उसने तो रिपेयर करके ब्रिज वो रिपेयर किया.
Reparo.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Levioso. Reparo.
Okay. Okay, button जैसा.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Protego.
Your gift of अच्छा अच्छा.
Protego.
मजा आ रहा है ऐसे स्टोरी मोड में ऐसा खेल रहा हूँ मैं. इजी डिफिकल्टी. अच्छा एक ही बार ऐसा बटन.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
एंशिएंट रूम जैसा सब कुछ बना.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
ग्लव्स मिले कुछ.
Revelio.
ये आसपास के तीनों है. मेरे को लग रहा मारे गए बराबर.
Revelio. Revelio. Protego.
हाँ कहाँ से यार. ओके इनको मार के
It's a
ऑटोमेटिक
book
ओपन
after
होगी.
all.
Some kind of scroll or something. पूरी बुक है यहाँ. विजन देखने वाले. काल बड़ा बड़ा. ओके इसने बारिश ला दी. ओ हरियाली हरियाली. सही है जादू का सही इस्तेमाल. ओ पूरी जगह एकदम हरी भरी दिखती. तो फिर ये बड़ी हो गई.
Wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
अपने ऊपर इल्जाम ले लिया उसने। सही लाइब्रेरी मस्त बनाई, डिटेल्स काफी अच्छी। लाइब्रेरी देखते हैं। लाइब्रेरी
Revelio.
यहाँ पर भी रिवेलियो करते हैं। हाँ ये देखो मिल गया, इसे स्क्रॉल कलेक्ट कर। एक क्यों करना पड़ेगा इसको?
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
यहाँ कर ना, यहाँ पर भी एक बटरफ्लाई
Revelio.
ऐसे ढूंढ के लानी पड़ेगी। जैसे फर्स्ट टाइम वहाँ पे हमने ढूंढी थी वैसे बटरफ्लाई होगी यहाँ। बटरफ्लाई बटरफ्लाई हाँ ये रही।
Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
ओके इसमें लूमोस करना होता है, ये रोशनी को फॉलो करके बोली गया।
Levioso.
लेट्स गो, ये भी हो गया सोल हमारा। एक और पजल सोल हो गया। मजा आया यार गेम में से।
Revelio.
स्क्रॉल वगैरह है, पेज वगैरह कलेक्ट करो।
Revelio.
यार पर किसी से आगे कोई स्पेल आएगा उसको पूछा नहीं वाला।
Revelio.
यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है रिवेंज करके। Restricted section.
Revelio.
Return to Professor Fig's classroom. इसको
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay, what we have to do now? Time to grow your reeling. ओके, इसके साथ और एक ड्यूल करना है. गियर में कुछ मिला ना नहीं. Gloves. ये वाला सही. ब्लैक इसके सूट भी कर रहे हैं. ये क्या मिला? अच्छा, नेक में स्लिथरिन का थोड़ी ना. आउटफिट मिला. पजामा. डिफेंस कम हो रहा है. हैं? पजामा में डिफेंस बढ़ गया इसका. ये कौन सा लॉजिक है? ये इसको भी हटा देंगे. टोपी में क्या मिला? और भी काफी कुछ है सर.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
चलो ये आंटी का असाइनमेंट करते हैं. कुछ नया सीखने को मिलेगा.
to stop by the owlery.
पर बोलो जी। वनस्पति विघ्न, वाह डिटेल्स है भाई। कहीं है वही तो पेड़ नहीं हो इसके बाद में सीक्रेट।
Handy
Revelio.
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Accio.
included.
Revelio.
अभी यहीं पे तो उड़ रहा था वो पेज का है।
Accio. Revelio.
हाँ ये सामने ही तो था। ये मेरा वे कोई नहीं पाड़ बगे। ये माँ का मच्छर 1 मिनट है गाइस। नीचो क्या बड़ा मच्छर है यार, मतलब हाथ के ऊपर ऐसे गुनगुना रहा।
Revelio.
अचानक मेरा ध्यान गया एकदम, मुझे लगा ये कौन टच कर रहा है ऐसे।
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again.
Professor Garlic.
dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and
यो
give it
सेकंड पार्ट हो
tug.
वो चिल्ला के एकदम मैट्रिक्स। कान बंद कर। ओ ये तो कुछ ज्यादा ही नहीं हो।
Quickly, place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil.
मूवी में इतना नहीं बताया था। मूवी में इतना तो नहीं है इसका। ऊपर वो सब कुछ ऊपर कांच वाच तोड़ दी, ये कुछ ज्यादा होगी।
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo.
ये कुछ ज्यादा हो गया।
I'm very sorry about that.
कांच वाच तो नहीं टूटा था मूवी में।
Sure, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
तो प्रोफेसर गार्लिक यहाँ पर भी देखते कोई पेजेस वगैरह मिल जाए कलेक्ट कर।
The best time to plant a seed is
Revelio.
last season. The second best time is now.
पर तो कोई रिवेलियो मिला नहीं।
I wonder if hippogriffs.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Revelio.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Mr. Pruitt. Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Revelio. Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from
Gryffindor one.
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
बंद कैसे होगी?
Revelio.
यहीं से तो एंट्री ली थी.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
अच्छा अच्छा फुट ब्रिज ऊपर से ही. अच्छा इसलिए चोंटिया मेरे साथ घूम रहा है. ओके मैं भी वही सोच रहा हूँ, साथ साथ क्यों आ रहा है यहाँ से ऊपर, इसलिए वहां पे डोर क्लोज कर रखा है. यहाँ से जाना. क्या जादूगर बनूंगा.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
एक मिनट, यहाँ पे कुछ तो रिवील हो रहा है. ये रहा. हाँ
Levioso.
Yeah, hold tab and tab to open the tool wheel and assign the Chinese chopping cabbages.
Look at that. Well,
Okay.
get their mouths on.
ये चोमटे cabbages पे अटक कर रहे
Last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
ऐसा मजा आ रहा है
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs.
Kind of a grenade जैसे
Have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I am supposed to could see.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
चलो ये quest पे होगी complete.
Hope those mandrakes are
3
really
minutes
relishing
में
their new pots. Only cost me my
complete हो जाएगा.
damned hearing.
मस्त जगह बनाई है हर्बोलॉजी के लिए.
Revelio.
टेस्ट बता रहे हैं यहाँ पे कहाँ पे ऊपर ही नीचे.
I really have made a mess of
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
इसमें आग लगानी है.
Incendio.
यस कुछ जगह पे से आग लगा के कलेक्ट करना टैलेंट तो है हमें
Revelio. I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio. Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
और कहाँ पे उड़ रही है बुक्स इसकी ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे झाड़ू लेके क्या करूं? वो आंटी झाड़ू मार रही है
Uniform.
Accio.
हो रही हो रही
Revelio.
यहीं पे तो थी कहाँ चली गई
Accio.
Okay, the last one.
Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as
Accio. Revelio.
दिख रही कहीं पे बुक्स लास्ट वाले कहाँ पे हैं रेस्ट्रिक्टेड एरिया में तो नहीं उड़ के तो जा सकते
Revelio.
रेस्ट्रिक्टेड एरिया रखा ही क्यों है
Accio. Revelio.
इमाबिन कर दी इसलिए फिर उसने 4 बुक्स तो मिल गई 5वीं कहाँ पर वे दिख ही नहीं रही
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
She doesn't like me. I don't blame her.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. I should never have trusted them.
इतनी मेहनत की है, पैसा देना फ्री में थोड़ी।
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the
दिमाग का दही
military
होगी।
school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Oh, potions.
Desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Wow यार, potions। पहली बार ऐसे नजदीक से देख रहा हूँ, ऐसे मूवीज में देखा था। Potions,
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this
Mr.
particular
Takar.
potion
Takkar.
might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The
हमें
Wigan
ठक्कर
Weld
नहीं।
can be used to sterilize and even heal a
इसमें
variety
इंडियन
of
बच्चा है तेरे।
It can heal some,
हमें ठक्कर।
injuries, but not all.
ठक्कर का छक्का।
Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each
So,
of you
Ravenclaw
will
में
brew
हमें
a
ठक्कर।
Wigan Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
हमें छक्कर है इसमें, छक्कर। क्या बनाना है? Medimix।
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
कौन सा बटन दबाना? अच्छा ओके, लेफ्ट है।
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
सही है कंट्रोल इसके। कोई ग्लिच नहीं हो कंट्रोल से। ये अपना अमित भाई
I see
बन,
most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
अपना अमित भाई हिला रहे तब से।
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Collect Ashwinder X, collect Dark Mongle, और ओके। कहाँ से?
My
अच्छा।
parents considered keeping me home from school. This Professor Sharp must have learned a lot.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy,
Gareth Weasley.
if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't
Oh, it's
be
a auntie.
everywhere. Listen,
Professor
anyone with a
Weasley's
full-size
auntie.
brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
अमित भाई क्या हाल
I
है?
was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you.
Accent easy.
Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way.
I'm Amit.
Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I was reliable.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next
Yeah,
class.
Ravenclaw, man.
Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love
Chandrika,
it. Professor
Chirika.
Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
क्या अमित भाई मिलते बाद में कब पे लड़ाएंगे?
Revelio.
ये अखरोट जैसे किसके अखरोट थे?
Accio. Revelio.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Brew an Adurus potion. Okay. 30 seconds. Ten seconds to go. Hiccup.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh,
Smell.
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
चलो ये भी हो गई.
Each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
इसने तो धड़ाका कर दिया था.
It happened to me once.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Just a moment, guys. Potions mastered.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Okay, where do we have to go now?
You can't
Revelio.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue power.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Lower Hawksfield. नेटी के पास से कुछ गियर मिलाना है. अच्छा वन. वाह सही. इसकी माँ का मच्छर मार. इसी जगह काट के गया, मार भी नहीं सकता. ये वाहियात लगा. ये वाला इसका. ये कौन हर बार बंद कर जाता? चालू रहने दो ना. Stupid fly. Let's go. Quidditch. मस्त जगह है. सेक्सी दिख रहा है सब कुछ. इसका आज कुछ फिर भी इसके क्लाउड ऐसे ब्लरी ब्लरी से हैं. बारिश चालू. स्काई में थोड़ी इंप्रूवमेंट करने की जरूरत है. बाकी सब ये घास फूस भी और ठीक है. इसमें भी टेक्सचर कम है. इस वाले में सही है. दूसरा वो था उसमें टेक्सचर कम. लाइटिंग शेडोज सही है. तो फिर रियलिस्टिक ऐसे फील हो रहा. वैसे स्काई में थोड़ा इम्प्रूवमेंट करने की जरूरत है. ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे वैसे जैसे फोटो चिपका दिया. स्काई में इन लोगों ने नहीं. हाँ ये सही देखा. इसके रोक के ऊपर ये बारिश की बूंदे ये सब मस्त एकदम रिफ्लेक्शन दिख रहा है. सही है. वेजिटेशन वगैरह स्काई में थोड़ा इम्प्रूवमेंट करने की जरूरत है. सेक्सी दिख रहा है. क्वालिटी भी अच्छी और ठीक है सो
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
चिक वेजिटेशन सब ठीक है बस ये स्काई में थोड़ा इम्प्रूव वैसे लो पिक्सल जैसा फील हो रहा है फोटो चिपका दी वैसे Stupid fly. ये चोंटी है यहाँ से एकदम इससे अच्छा यहाँ से मेरे को ये ले जाते इतना घूम घाम के मेरे को लेके गए इस जगह से भी तो जा सकते थे हम सामने देखो ये ब्रिज से होके गए इसका जीपीएस ठीक से काम नहीं कर रहा बहुत ही घुमा के ले गए
Revelio. Accio.
देखो ये ऊपर का ब्रिज है ना वहां से हम होके जा सकते थे सॉरी
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
इतना घूम के यार जाना पड़ रहा है यार इसका जीपीएस ने मां बंद कर दी पता होता है कि यहाँ से जाना है मैंने भी वो मैप चेक नहीं किया चोंटी ने ठीक से वैसे येलो लाइन को फॉलो करते गए वरना डायरेक्ट यहाँ पर भी टेलीपोर्ट होके भी जा सकते थे फालतू में कितना टाइम वेस्ट होता है ग्रिड के यहाँ होके जाना ग्रिड्स का क्रॉस करके निकले मतलब इस टाइम भी हेग्रिड था वोल्डेमॉर्ट के टाइम तो था ही हेग्रिड बट ये तो कीपर के ये पता नहीं किसी और के लिए करो या फिर पहले से हेग्रिड ऐसे कीपर था स्टूडेंट था ऐसे सिक्योरिटी में था पहले से पहला स्टूडेंट था फिर वो ऐसे कीपर बना दी
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys?
ये क्या
I was
नाम
hoping someone would come
ग्रेस
along
पिंच
soon.
स्मेडली
I was about to defy my
Slytherin में
father's
ही।
wishes and would
Color
never
pure
have
blood है।
forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
An underwater adventure sounds like one time.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
क्या किया जाए बस?
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Like Incendio. That's what my mother used to say.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
क्वालिटी भी सही है।
They must have come this way. Think!
वाह, दूर का वो पहाड़ कितना मस्त लग
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
रहा है। आंटी को क्या है?
Time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Ashwin the Scout.
Students, you can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefied.
खो अपने तरफ से लेकिन।
Levioso. You will not
Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ha ha! Potato!
Incendio.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Clumsy, you'll take this student over my dead body!
You're going to regret that.
Potato.
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Lumos.
You've made a grave mistake.
Accio.
Let's go. डमी में ट्रेनिंग की थी हमने, काम आ गई।
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
आंटी फट गई ना।
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me
अच्छा, Ashwinders. मुझे लगा ये भी वो Indian से Ashwinder.
thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest
My
in
wife?
Merlin. Gave
You're
me a
lesbian?
book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff.
ये तो
Brilliant
बड़ी
passionate.
एकदम
Has her own shop
naughty
in
निकली।
Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell.
क्या सीन है भाई यहाँ से Hogwarts का?
Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Levioso.
I am
Lumos.
curious about these pyres.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
These
Accio.
pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Incendio.
ऐसा है इनको लेट करना
Merlin's beard.
ओके मुझे लगा वो सर्कल में कुछ करना यहाँ पे आग लगानी है इसको अनु मलिक भी हॉगवर्ट्स से ही है ओके हो गया है यहाँ पे स्ट्रक्चर बन गया
Yes, how beautiful.
ऑनलाइन स्पीयर मर्लिन को ये लोग बहुत मानते थे
Day, I can hardly believe it.
Revelio.
मजा आ गया आंटी आपका ये काम करके
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Trials of Merlin हैं आंटी ने तो अपना बिस्तर ये सब फटाफट पैक कर ली है गायब होगी इसकी है नहीं
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help
Revelio.
pass the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
के अंदर है बेटी उसके लिए तो लोग मोरा करना पड़ेगा ये क्या बेच रहे
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm
Jalal
Jalal
Singh.
Singh, and this is my potion shop.
Jalaluddin
Any questions you
Akbar
have about the town?
may I see yours
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
देखते हैं क्या हमें तो इसको। अच्छा ये जड़ी बूटी वाला है इसको। सेल भी करते हैं।
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Okay, चलो कचरा बेच दिया। Find scopes not in the courtyard.
I never thought Ramrock's loyal.
कोर्टयार्ड में तो फिर टेलीपोर्टिंग मारते हैं। ये रोटेट क्यों नहीं हो रहा? अच्छा ओके वर्ल्ड मैप अभी छोड़ दिया। फ्लो पाउडर की यूज करके फिर वहीं पे जीरो टेलीपोर्ट। ओके नाइट में तो एकदम खतरनाक लगे। वो पीछे पेंडुलम सही से दिख रहा है। ये तो इन लोगों ने बंद कर दी। अच्छा ओके ऐसे ओपन होता है।
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Revelio.
ये रहा।
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
काम ही नहीं करो। एक ही भी काम। ये वाला अच्छा ओके इसके ऊपर जाके ओके ओके गलती से मैंने इसको एक ही कर ली।
I think I know just the place.
वही काम आ गया बॉक्स को रख के। मुझे लगा मैंने गलती से बॉक्स उठा रही है नहीं। स्काई पे यार इन लोगों ने वर्क नहीं किया है। बहुत ही ब्लर जैसे कोई इमेज लगा रखी है। स्काई बहुत ही वाहियात लग रहा है। बाकी ये सब क्वालिटी ही चक्कास है। वेजिटेशन पत्थर वगैरह मस्त दिख रहा है। नाइट में हॉगवर्ट्स ऐसे रात के टाइम ऐसे बाहर जाना तो अलग तो है नहीं।
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos.
अरे हम पे अटैक नहीं करेगा ऐसे ही वो हिल रहे
Revelio.
ये रहो
Accio.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
नहीं कोई षड्यंत्र तो नहीं है
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
So what can I do for you?
I'm not so sure about this. I don't need the headmaster upset with me.
Oh, the headmaster won't be upset. Scrope simply wants to surprise him. Scrope will explain. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
क्या बोल गया पता ही नहीं चला
Best of luck finding your pages.
कोई नहीं
And the ring.
तुम अपना काम कर इसकी माँ का ये इतना बड़ा है मरमेड जैसा इसके चक्कर में हमारे घोड़े ना लग जाए लग गए ना ऑलरेडी मेंढक पता नहीं कहाँ से
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
खतरनाक फाइट हुई यार, फट के आदमी आ गए। जैसे नॉर्मल मेंढकों को मारने में इतना टाइम लगा है, आगे तक इतने खतरनाक एनिमीज है। फोटो क्वालिटी सही है, रिफ्लेक्शंस वगैरह तो फिर रियलिस्टिक ऐसे लग रहा है। किसी जगह पे भेज रहा है। चैम्बर ऑफ सीक्रेट्स ओपन करना है जी, ऐसे लग रहा है।
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
चैम्बर ऑफ सीक्रेट्स ओपन कर लिया हमने गाइस। अब मगलू बच्चों को मारेंगे।
Could it be?
मगल बोन्स।
A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw.
ये तो इसके जैसे लग रहा है,
Just like you,
सेबेस्टियन
about
के
a
जैसे।
century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a
Sebastian
black
जैसे
diamond
ही।
ring here.
Ah.
Character.
Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
पता नहीं क्या बोल गया है इंग्लिश में।
Revelio.
a map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
इस जगह पे तो कोई पेजेस वगैरह नहीं है। सही है, वाटर क्वालिटी काफी रियलिस्टिक है, ऐसे लग रही है। वेव्स वगैरह ऊपर से रिफ्लेक्शन, जो लाइटिंग आ रही है ब्लू है, वाइट, कलर कॉम्बिनेशन भी से अच्छा है, इस वजह से रियलिस्टिक ऐसे लग रही है। ट्रांसपेरेंसी एट इट्स पीक। सही में ऐसे वीएफएक्स जैसे डुप्लीकेट जैसे स्टिल रियलिस्टिक ऐसे फील हो रहा है। वाटर क्वालिटी ट्रांसपेरेंसी दिखाना थोड़ा ऐसा कठिन काम है। रोग गीला हो गया इसको।
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
गायब होने का तरीका थोड़ा केजी।
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
इसके अंदर पानी भरना है शायद।
Lumos.
सही है, लोमो से लाइटिंग, शेडो लाइट, नेचुरल लाइट, फिर इसकी लाइट, लाइटिंग भी कमाल दे रखी है इसमें। इसमें शायद वही है ऐसा कुछ पानी भर के।
Incendio.
नहीं, इसको उठा के रखना चाहिए।
Accio.
ये क्या ग्लिच हुआ? वापिस यहाँ पे आ गई। ये खतरनाक ग्लिच था। अच्छा, ओके, वो अपने आप ऐसे पीछे जा रहा। ग्लिच हो रहा है कुछ है और। देखो यहाँ पे आ ही नहीं रहा है।
Incendio.
कुछ तो सोल्व करना है।
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
तो इसके ऊपर रखना है।
Incendio.
यस, इसको चलाना। ओके,
Lumos.
ये कुछ अनलॉक हो गया है यहाँ पे ये जगह। टाइम पास में मैंने कुछ और ही ऐसे ओपन कर दिया।
Lumos. Revelio.
सही है ब्रो। इस वाला क्या क्या करना?
Revelio.
इसमें कुछ तो होगा।
Accio.
नहीं है कुछ तो, मैं गलत करूँ, कोई नहीं, बढ़ में गए। मेन क्विज पे चलते हैं। I need to learn that is some main charm before I can follow Richard Jackdaw's ghost into the Forbidden Forest. Okay. पता नहीं क्या लिखा है।
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
ये यहाँ पे जाना है तो मैं देख ही नहीं रहा है, वो लॉक कर रखा है। इसके भी लिए दूसरे वो कुछ चैलेंजेस ऐसे करना है। ये कौन सा? ये वाला भी सही है। Disarming charm Expelliarmus. सबसे पहले एक्सपेलियामस सीखना है, डिसार्म वाला। इसके बाद होगा हॉगवर्ट्स का मैप कहाँ गया? सबसे पहले हॉगवर्ट्स में टेलीपोर्ट करते हैं, फिर देखते हैं उसका असाइनमेंट कहाँ है। एक्सपेलियामस डिसार्म वाला। ये कौन सी जगह? अच्छा है तो बाहर की एंट्री।
Lumos. Revelio. Levioso.
ये कौन सी जगह है? म्यूजिक क्लास में आ गई। यस, ये म्यूजिक क्लास का पता चल गया। अच्छा, इसके लिए तो वो काम कर सकता है, ये देख रहा है ना, इसलिए नहीं कर सकते। एक मिनट। अभी ओपन कर सकते हैं इसको, देखा? इसमें वो आँख लगी हुई है ना, इसलिए वो चौंकी है। ये ले, हम भी तेरे बाप है। हाँ, अभी मेरे दिमाग में है। चेस्ट ऐसे उसके ऊपर आँख लगी है तो मतलब वैसे जब तक वो देख रहा है वो ओपन नहीं होता। गायब होके ऐसे लूट सकते हैं चेस्ट को। टैलेंट तो है भाई, हमने वो बस जा सकते हैं ऐसे। ठीक है।
Revelio. Incendio.
इसको मैं अपने उसमें चला जाता डॉर्मेटरी में। आराम करते हैं, नाइट टाइम।
Revelio.
ओके, पूरा स्कूल ऐसे सो गया और मैं टाइम पास कर रहा हूँ। तो ठीक है, मेरे डॉर्मेट्री कहाँ पे है मैं ही भूल गया। स्लिदरिन का कहाँ पे होता है? इसे तो कभी गया नहीं। रात हो गई, इतनी आराम तो करना पड़ेगा ना भाई। ये कौन सी विंग में? स्लिदरिन का कौन? ग्रैंड, लोअर ग्रैंड स्टेयरकेस पे, लोअर ग्रैंड स्टेयरकेस, ये याद रख। इस जगह पे स्लिदरिन का कॉमन रूम। तो सब सब हिला के सो गए हैं। ये क्या हो?
Revelio.
अचानक कहीं पे भी जादू हो रहा है, इसमें ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा। कोई नहीं यार बाहर, सब एकदम मस्त हिला के सो गए। ये किसका है कॉमन रूम है? किसी के भी रूम में जा सकते हो, यहाँ पर तो कोई देख ही नहीं रहा। ये वाला मेरा रूम है।
Revelio.
मेल पढ़ते हैं, मेल आए, ये सबको कर लिया मैं। कलेक्शन में क्या है? काफी सारा कलेक्शन कर लिया, लिमिटेड तो है। तो कुट कुट के कुट कुट के इसमें और क्या बाकी? के इंस्ट्रूमेंट में क्या है? ये हर बोलो जी वाला गियर में कुछ आया नहीं। वाह बेस्ट है। ये क्या है? किसी को काटे नहीं इसलिए ये अजीब ही लग रहा है पूरा। बाद में इसे कौन पे ये ब्रूमस्टिक नहीं है यार अभी तक। लगता है काफी आगे है ये, उड़ने का मन कर रहा है। उड़ता है पैरों में हवा कहीं। क्या चलेंगे इसमें? चेकिंग कर तो रही। लेवल 11 हुआ हमारा। और दिन का टाइम कैसे करना था? टाइम एडवांस करने का ऑप्शन आएगा इसमें। इसमें था में था ऑप्शन, किसमें था? यहीं पर तो आया था ऐसा ऑप्शन, गलती से मैंने कुछ दबा दिया था। सेटिंग थोड़ी चैलेंजेस है, इस तरह से बटन दबा दिया था मैंने अपने आप ऐसा। हाँ आर तो रिवेल्यू का है। इसे करके ये क्या है? रेसिपी केबेजीज है। इस तो बटन दबा दिया था मैंने। गलती से फिर वो ऐसा कुछ हुआ।
Revelio.
ये तो रिवेल्यू के ये स्पेल्स के लिए। एक मिनट सेटिंग में देख लेता हूँ मैं भी चाहूँ क्यों इसके काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा। कंट्रोल्स में देखते हैं ना। माउंट्स नहीं रिवेल्यू हील के लिए चाहिए बस ऑब्जेक्टिव एम प्रोटेगो टोच फर्स्ट ट्रेवल नहीं। हाँ वेट वेट करने के लिए एफ दबाना है। अरे ऑल पोस्ट कहाँ से ओपन होगी। वेट करना है नो डाउट। अच्छा इसके लिए कोई स्पेशल ऐसे जगह पे जहाँ पे ऐसा टाइम एडवांस हो पाए ऐसे कौन सी जगह पे। टाइम एडवांस कैसे करना है। इसकी माँ का फट गई मेरी। सफलता हुई सीढ़ी।
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
अच्छा ये वो सीढ़ियाँ ऐसा है ना वो अपने आप चेंज होती रहती है।
Revelio.
कुछ तो प्लीज ऐसे सोल्व करनी है।
Revelio.
कंफ्यूजन है ये बच्चे उठ गए सुबह हो गई माँ इसको अचानक बच्चे आ गए थे सीढ़ियाँ से अपने आप चेंज होती रहती हैं
Incendio. Levioso.
ट्रांजिशन सही है इसका टर्न नहीं हो रहा
Revelio.
पता नहीं क्या पजल है पता चले क्या करना है तो भाई कुछ करो ना सिंपल ऐसा बेसिक नॉलेज ही नहीं
Revelio.
ग्रैंड स्टेयरकेस इसमें स्टेयरकेस ऐसे राउंड राउंड बताया उसमें मूवी में वैसे स्क्वायर थी Collection quality is अच्छी है
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Gobstones.
What are you up to
Revelio.
now?
ये क्या लाइब्रेरी की है?
Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
चलो
Hardly
एक
see what
gobstone
we're
मिल गया
fussing
इसको
about.
Hogwarts herbology और ओके ट्रॉफी रूम है
Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the
Hufflepuff Hufflepuff
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Professor Hickett wants me to practice avoiding attacks by rose rolling. She also wants me to cast instead on a few enemies. My field guide will not have enemies through this lesson. It would still prove useful.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
अब ये एनिमी कहाँ पे ढूंढने जाऊँ ग्रेट हॉल में नहीं गए यार अभी तक वहाँ पे जाते हैं। इसमें वैसे स्टेयरकेस अच्छी बनाई है ऐसे राउंड राउंड बड़ी भी है ऐसे ही होनी चाहिए। अच्छा ये ग्रैंड होल है प्लेस।
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Levioso. Revelio.
कहीं पर भी यहाँ पे तो रिवील करके मिल ही जाएगा। अच्छा ये ऐसा इस तरफ भी है अच्छा ये ग्रैंड होल का। ओके ऐसे ही जगह सेम वहां पर भी है ना वॉक्स में जाने के लिए और वहां पर भी ऐसे ही सेम बनाए।
Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only.
ये वो गोबलेट ऑफ फायर में ये इस जगह में लोग बताए यहाँ से लेके जाते हैं। यहाँ से एंट्री लेते हैं ना वो नए स्टूडेंट्स बोट में आते हैं मतलब नए नहीं मतलब मोस्टली एंट्री यहीं से होती है हॉगवर्ट्स की बोट में आते हैं सब। हॉगवर्ट्स की एंट्री यहाँ से हो रही है मेन एंट्री तो यहाँ पर प्रोफेसर स्नेप को भी मारते हैं वोल्डेमॉर्ट के। भाई उस स्नेप को मारने वाला सीन इतना दर्दनाक होता है। क्या हाल है ये भी स्लिदरिन में ही है। पता नहीं किसका वेट करेगा।
Incendio.
चलो यहाँ बोट हाउस का भी बोट चला सकते। आई डोंट थिंक सो। तो ये वाटर क्वालिटी एकदम सेक्सी है यार इसकी ट्रांसपेरेंसी देखो कितना रियलिस्टिक बता दो रिफ्लेक्शंस सभी चीज़ों का इसमें रिफ्लेक्ट आ रहा है। कलर स्कीम है कलर कॉम्बिनेशन वो इसको इतना रियलिस्टिक बना रहे हैं सही में काफी रियल है।
Revelio.
वाटर क्वालिटी बहुत ही बढ़िया है। वाटर हाउस वैसे ही बने हैं नहीं एग्जैक्ट। ग्रेट होल और हर्बोलॉजी का डिपार्टमेंट होगा पूरा कांच का। ये एक चीज और नोटिस की मैंने लास्ट पार्ट में हैरी पॉटर के डेथली हेलोस के पार्ट 2 में इसमें ये देखा था भाई वहां पे वो अचानक ब्रिज आ जाता है। तुम लोगों ने शायद नोटिस किया हो जिसने भी हैरी पॉटर मूवी देखे।
Revelio.
यहाँ पर बटरफ्लाई सोल्व करना है इसको।
Revelio.
ठीक कहाँ पे है इसके नीचे ये कौन सी जगह अच्छा वापस है हॉगवर्ट्स में ही होंगे। अच्छा यहाँ से भी ग्रैंड हॉल में जा सकते। got it। देखो ये जगह का बता रहा हूँ गाइस। यहाँ से लास्ट पार्ट में अचानक से वो ब्रिज आ जाता है। कंस्ट्रक्शन ऐसे पता है रियलिस्टिक पत्थर वगैरह सब है इसकी माँ का। ऐसे ऊपर दीवार के ऊपर चली ये देखो। यहाँ पे वो लास्ट पार्ट में पता नहीं मैं यहाँ पे। हाँ यहीं से ग्रैंड हॉल की एंट्री में नहीं ग्रैंड हॉल का ही होता है या वो और कोई वो ब्रिज होता है सामने ऐसे वो ब्रिज होता है यहाँ से वोल्डेमॉर्ट का वो सब आते हैं एंट्री करते हैं। ये पता नहीं है कुछ और जगह होगी। यहाँ पे देखो फ्लिकर हो रहा है ये ग्राफिक्स का ग्लिच है। देखा देखो पेड़ वगैरह दूर के। यहाँ पर ये चार ऐसे सेंट लॉक लगा रखे बना
Revelio.
ये रेवेलियो तो भूल गया ना। मूवी में यहाँ पे एक पुतला दिखा के खड़ा हुआ। ओके ग्रेट हॉल। अच्छा ग्रेट हॉल में ग्रैंड हॉल सब।
Revelio.
ये देखो ग्रेट हॉल भी ऐसे खाना खा रहे भाई आराम को। एकदम दबा के सब कुछ खा रहे हो इतना बड़ा चिकन। अच्छा टर्की सारा खाना है ये कौन ऐसे देखो खाना खा के ऐसे ही वेस्ट करके चला गया।
Revelio.
ग्रेट हॉल मोमबत्तियां लटक रही है ऊपर। क्या सीन है। जस्ट अ मोमेंट गाइस। ये ग्रेट हॉल भी ऐसे छोटा बताया नहीं या फिर अच्छा नहीं ग्रेट हॉल बड़ा ही है। ये जो छोटा है या फिर ये इन लोगों ने यहाँ पे बेंचेस नहीं लगाए इसलिए। मूवी में तो यहाँ तक होते थे। वैसे ग्रेट हॉल ऐसे स्क्वायर बने हैं इसमें रेक्टेंगल ऐसे लंबा होता है इसमें इन लोगों ने ये चौड़ा कर दिया है। इसमें अलग ही बनाए हैं ये ऊपर इसके पहले का सब बताया ना लेगेसी वाला मतलब कंस्ट्रक्शन अलग है और हैरी पॉटर वाला कंस्ट्रक्शन अलग है। दोनों में काफी ऐसा अंतर है। आपको देखो ग्रेट हॉल के एंट्री उसमें क्या बताया है कि मूवी में से कि यहाँ से वो ग्रैंड स्टेयरकेस चालू होता है। इसमें अलग ही कंस्ट्रक्शन।
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
यहाँ से ऊपर से भी देख सकते हैं। विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा। अच्छा इसमें वाला मोरा का काफी अलग है ये वाला हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी। पुराना बताया इसमें। यहाँ से ग्रैंड स्टेयरकेस चालू होता है। ये वाला पुतला मूवी में देख रहे हो, ये वाला यहाँ पे लगाया होता है। इसमें अलग स्टेयरकेस है। यहाँ से हरमाइनी नीचे आती है। यहीं पे हम रिवील कर देते हैं। ये नीचे कहाँ जा रहा है?
Revelio.
नीचे का कंस्ट्रक्शन तो इन लोगों ने ऐसा कुछ किया नहीं, लाल लाल कुछ प्लास्टर भी नहीं किया। सोच रहे नीचे कौन देखने आता। क्या है वाइन सेलर जैसे।
Revelio.
ऐसे ही लग रहा है कुछ वाइन सेलर जैसे। फूड्स डोनेशन।
Handy resource indeed, your field.
हाँ मुझे अपना मेन मिशन में बेस्ट। से बात करते हैं कहाँ पे है? साउथ में। मजेदार तो है गेम भाई। एकदम ही बम बाहर आ गया मेरे।
Revelio.
कलेक्शन अपडेट हो गया इसका।
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Championship round. Okay. Break through the red shield with damage spells like the fire making spell Incendio. Target lock. Okay. इसमें Incendio यूज करना।
Incendio. Protego.
all you've got? Incendio.
Protego!
Accio.
You're better than Ringo.
Come on. Accio.
There goes my wager.
Confringo!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso.
Leviosa!
Accio.
चलो एक तो खत्म हो गई.
Levioso. Protego. Levioso.
Act like a winner!
Incendio. Protego. Levioso.
Leviosa!
मुझ पे लेवियोस कर तेरी है कि लेवियोस.
Incendio. Protego.
Arresto momento!
Levioso. Accio.
I could never duel like that.
क्या ड्यूल फोटो.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
मजा आ गया.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
क्या बोलेगा?
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
We're ready.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
ओके एक क्यों कर.
Incendio.
अरे इंसेंडियो क्यों कर दिया मैंने. एक क्यों कर.
Keep trying.
अच्छा ओके ओके सभी स्पेल्स यूज कर.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
ओके ओके.
Nicely done.
अब क्या करना. लेवियोसो.
Accio.
अरे यार हक दिया. अटैक कर दिया.
Levioso.
अरे कंट्रोल कर मेरे भाई कंट्रोल. नहीं नहीं स्किप थोड़ी ना करना. इतने इजी बिजी बस मैं ही चौंक दिया.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
हाँ ऐसे आराम से करना. जल्दबाजी में भाग रहा था.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
ओके डमी नीचे नहीं उतरना चाहिए तब तक.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
अरे यार एक क्यों यार जल्दी वो होता नहीं है यार. एक क्यों हरा में पता नहीं क्या दिक्कत है उसमें. एक क्यों रिकवर होने में ये और रिकवर होने में दिक्कत है बहुत ही टाइम लग रहा है
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
मैंने आराम से वो इसको मारा ताकि तब तक वो रिकवर हो जाए मैं कुछ जल्दी मार रहा था ना उसमें
Impressive
पावर का
wonder.
कूलडाउन नहीं हो
I'd
रहा
hate
था
to face you in a duel.
couldn't have done it.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Quest completed. कुछ मिला इसमें फेस पर ओह ये सही लग रहे हैं ये पहनेंगे और क्या क्वेस्ट अच्छा ये तो हो गया इंसेंटिव तो हो गया बस ये सक्सेसफुली अवॉर्ड एनिमी अटैक्स बाय डोज रोलिंग हाँ अभी इसके लिए क्या करें अच्छा वो एनिमी अटैक कर रहे थे ना मैंने 3 बार इसे सक्सेसफुली डोज किया और 7 बार इसे डोज करना पड़ेगा इसका बहुत ही होगा ये सिर्फ इसका देखते हैं क्या एक्शन बाद में देखते हैं ये मेन क्वेस्ट करने के लिए तो मैंने ये किया था कि वो डोज करूँ तो इसका वो कंप्लीट हो जाए असाइनमेंट भी जो असाइनमेंट इसका नाटू जैसा खत्म होने का नाम ही नहीं ये 3 बार ही डोज हुआ मेरे से
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywigs things?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
The statue of the one-eyed witch.
This looks like the right statue. What's the password? Descendium.
इसकी में
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
इसको रिपेयर करना पड़ेगा.
Reparo.
रिपेयर करने का एनिमेशन सेक्सी है.
That seems to have done the trick.
रिपेयर करने का तरीका थोड़ा कैजुअल.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Accio.
ऐसे डायरेक्ट वो वॉक्समिट में जा सकते हैं.
Incendio. Revelio.
Incendio.
चाहिए और जगह नहीं नहीं यहाँ कहीं ठीक घूम फिर के तुम यहीं पे.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Accio.
कुछ तो इसके ऊपर पेटी बेटी जैसा कुछ रखना पड़ेगा.
Revelio.
पत्थर वगैरह.
Accio.
मेंढक कर गए तो
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
देवी से यहाँ तक ही हो रहा है इसका.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos.
कुछ तो मिस करो सिंपल से.
Revelio. Accio.
Okay. मैं हैं? इसके पहले तो मैंने स्पेस दबाया था तब तो ये ऊपर
I'd
नहीं
have to get past this.
Incendio. Levioso.
इसके पहले तो मैंने वो स्पेस दबाया था तब तो ये ऊपर चढ़ा नहीं वो ग्लिच देखना मैं इस बार रिपेयर हो गया अभी के लिए
Reparo.
इसके पहले मैंने स्पेस दबाया था ऊपर चढ़ा नहीं दूसरी बार ये चढ़ गया
Levioso.
ये वो ग्लिच था नहीं वापस से इसको रखते हैं
Incendio.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Levioso.
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Reparo. Levioso.
जल्दबाजी में बहुत ऊपर चला गया
Levioso.
अच्छा ये इसमें एक ही हो अरे यार बार बार स्पेल चेंज करना है दूसरा स्लॉट कब ओपन होगा
Accio. Levioso.
ओके ओके
Got it.
लोग हो गए उसके ऊपर
This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate.
इसमें वापस वही इंसेंडियो
Incendio.
आग लगा दिया आग
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
Honeydukes अध्ययन चुड़ैल वाला रास्ता
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate.
one-eyed witch
Where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
Revelio.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
oh सही है स्वीट शॉप ड्रैगन पेपरमिंट्स लिटरली पेपर वाला
Revelio.
मस्त दिख रहा है कॉटन कैंडी इसमें ट्रांजिशन भी ये सही है, स्मूथ एकदम, फ्रेम रेट कोई ऐसा स्टटर नहीं होगा। सर कैंडीज वगैरह इतनी टाइप्स की कैंडीज है, जैसे ही ओपन रखिएगा सही है। इसके यहाँ चूहे वगैरह जाते नहीं। हाँ बना चाहिए।
Revelio.
चलो बेटा डायरेक्ट वो बोट्स में टेलीपोर्ट। ओके सो कोई नहीं है। इजी मिशन था वैसे, कुछ था नहीं इसमें।
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them?
बीच में बस
Incredible.
एक वो ग्लिच हुआ था, उसके ऊपर चढ़ने के लिए।
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant. Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
मिशन हो गया ये। हमारा मेन क्वेस्ट के लिए क्या करना है? मेन क्वेस्ट कैसे कंप्लीट करें? उसके लिए एनिमीज को डोज करके हो। इसमें एनिमीज कहाँ ढूंढ ले जाओ? ये काम करता मैं भी चूंढ इसके वापस प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ। इसमें चाम सीखने में ही मेरे 4 घंटे वेस्ट हो जाएंगे। जस्ट अ मोमेंट गाइस। लोकन का वापस देखते हैं, निशान होता ही नहीं। नहीं ये लोकन का खत्म ही हुआ यार। वो लोकन का जो मिशन था ना उसमें हो जाता। 7 से 10 12 से उनको डोज कर लेता ना मैं। 3 बार तो डोज कर लिया मैंने, बस 7 बार करना।
Incendio.
बहुत नहीं उसके पीछे पड़ी, ऑलरेडी मरा हुआ है वो, और कितनी बार मारोगे इसे। ये कौन सी जगह है? यहाँ पर तो आ चुके, रात में अलग से नहीं लग रहा है बस।
Revelio. Lumos.
पेंटिंग के पास है। ऐसे लग रहा है हॉगवर्ट्स में घूम रहे हैं, नाइट में इसमें ऐसे ही लाइटिंग की।
Revelio.
बड़ी सी पेंटिंग है। पिलर के पास यहाँ पे बटरफ्लाई का यहाँ पे वेट करने का ऑप्शन। ये कौन है? हैरी पॉटर जैसा डंकन।
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. I'd better keep an eye
तो
on.
ठीक है, इसका मेन मिशन है। एक्सपेलियामस करना है हम लोग को। इसके लिए अभी एनिमी को टच करना है। दूसरा उसका जो चैलेंज था वो मिस हो गया मेरे से। इसमें ठीक से मैंने डोज नहीं किया, मैंने प्रोटेक्शन वो यूज किया। प्रोटेको के बदले डोज करता ना मैं, हो गया वो तो। एनिमी अटैक ना अभी फॉरेस्ट की ओर चलते, वहां पर भी हो तो है। बीच में एनिमीज आएगी, ट्राई करते हैं। अनलॉक होता है तो फिर नेक्स्ट मिशन में स्ट्रीम में। फॉरेस्ट में बीच बीच में एनिमीज आएंगे, उनके ऊपर इसे अटैक करेगा और डोज भी करेगा। 3 बार तो कर चुका हूँ मैं।
Revelio.
थोड़े से 7 बार डोज करना है। हो रहा है नहीं, दिख तो रहा है लाल लाल। चिकन को नहीं मार सकता।
Revelio.
हाँ हो गया। ऐसे ही इसके साथ ही। हाँ बराबर 5 बार हो गया, बस 4 बार और करना है। 3 बार हो खत्म है फिर। बस इतना सिंपल सा था मैच।
Incendio. Yes.
बस हो गया। चलो अभी डे टाइम है तो इसका
Incendio. Protego.
इसका क्लास भी अटेंड कर सकेंगे हम आराम से। सब लीची वगैरह कलेक्ट करते हैं इसको। बस इतना सा करना है। उनको वो सब जब वो डमी प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था तभी मेरे ध्यान में नहीं रहा, वरना तभी हो सकता था। जब ड्यूल कर रहा था वो 4-5 लोगों के साथ, तब वो प्रोटेक्शन यूज करने के बदले वैसे डोज कर दिया होता ना 10 बार, तभी खत्म मेरे को। चलो कोई नहीं भाई, आंटी के पास चल के फिर। अरे वो कुछ काम नहीं। चलो अभी फाइनली ये एक्सपेलियामस अनलॉक हो गया। अब तक तो वो क्वेस्ट पे खत्म हो जाना चाहिए था, इसके बदले ये अनलॉक करने में ही मेरा 1 घंटा चला गया। एक्सपीरियंस 1 आवर इसमें वेस्ट हो गया, मगर कोई नहीं। बस इतने स्टूडेंट्स, बाकी के काम करो। Let's go again. Return to Professor Nicket. आंटी से बात करते हैं।
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Experience.
Good work.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House.
Sorry,
Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
तो तेरे एक्सपेलियामस के चक्कर में कितना टाइम वेस्ट हुआ। एक्सपेलियामस कहाँ गई है? इसने सीखा भी नहीं एक्सपेलियामस। इतना लूमोस मेरे इधर वो इंसेंडरी।
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
अरे आंटी एक्सपेलियामस सिखाया तो सही, पर मतलब वो क्या करना है? एक्सपेलियामस कहाँ पे सेट करना है? आंटी ने क्या सिखाया हमें?
Protego.
ये वाला करते हैं। अबे के लिए वो नेक्स्ट मिशन करेंगे जेट डोज का रेस्ट का नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में आई मीन इसके एक्सपेलियमस में बहुत टाइम इन्वेस्ट हो गया एनिमीज को मैंने डोज ही नहीं किया प्रैक्टिस का टाइम ठीक से यार बोल लीजिए का कुछ सीक्रेट है वो ढूंढ के पे हैं
Accio.
तो मेरे ध्यान ही नहीं है
Revelio.
कुत्ता ऐसे कूदे से सामने उड़ के आ रहा था क्या मधुमक्खी का छत्ते का इसके नीचे कुछ तो सीक्रेट ऐसे रूम
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
हिडन हर्बोलॉजी कॉरिडोर लेट्स गो देखते हैं इसमें क्या है कुछ तो ओह इंटरेस्टिंग
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Lumos.
अच्छा हाँ, ये पहले पार्ट में था ना उसमें रोशनी से डरते रोशनी से तो मैं भी डरता था मैं बड़ी कमी नहीं थी बहुत बुली करते थे मुझे
Incendio. Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
फर्स्ट पार्ट में ही था ना काला काला ऐसा वहाँ उसमें सोसर स्टोन वाला पकड़ ही रहता था एकदम आग देखते ही छोड़ देता था ओके बस यही कलेक्ट करना तो ठीक है मैंने भी वो कुछ लगाया था 3 मिनट में हम बन जाने वाला था
Revelio.
हमने भी वो अपना कुछ ब्रूवरी का लिए रखा था 4-5 मिनट में बन जाने वाला अच्छा यही था ओके मेरा ये पोर्ट लगाया था मैंने ग्रो हो गया मस्त हर्बोलॉजी का ही बना है पूरा ऐसा ग्रीन हाउस नहीं वो वाला अलग था कहाँ से लेफ्ट हाँ मैं वो उस रूम से इस रूम में रखा हाँ ये मेरा पौधा है टिटनी टिटनी लीव्स
Revelio.
ये मैंने बना के लिए रखा था और 10 मिनट में हो जाएगी ये सोच रहा था मैंने तो अपना खुद का कुछ अलग ही पौधा लगाया था ये रहा ये रेवेलियो चाम मस्त है स्पेल ये वापस किसी ने बंद कर दिया है चालू रखो ना इसको दिन के टाइम में मस्त लगता है बस घूमता हुआ
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the
लोचे
school for
वाला है
Zenobia's gobstones.
दरवाजा खोलने में बहुत वो टाइम लगा था ये वाला तो जल्दी है सब बड़े वाले में पता नहीं ग्लिच है क्या
Have
है
you found anything to
prove my bravery yet.
बहुत ही
Hello,
डिले लेता
Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this.
Mhm.
You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful.
Mhm.
I don't know what to do now.
I'm doing you a favor. Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were.
स्लिथरिन वाले ऐसे ही
Should
होते
never have trusted you.
इस तरह ओपन हो गया स्लिथरिन वालों के ऊपर भरोसा करना ही नहीं चाहिए क्लासिकल स्कूल रो ट्रेडिशनल स्कूल रो 239 ओके ये वाला सही है इसमें भी ग्रीन पट्टी ग्रीन या स्ट्राइप्स है इसमें ऐसे लगे हुए इसमें ऐसे इसमें स्ट्राइप्स नहीं है ये वाला सही है बाकी वो दूसरे वाले सेल करते हैं वाह इसमें डिफेंस कम है ये सबसे ज्यादा है ये वाला सही क्विडिच वाला चलो मैं आउटफिट देखने को मिला और क्या नेक में अच्छा ये तो की वाला है सीक्रेट कुछ है स्लिथरिन वाला चाहिए हमें ग्रीन सांप जैसा और क्या है मगलू बच्चे सुधरेंगे नहीं मगल ब्लड्स हमसे बराबरी करेंगे गंदा खून प्योर ब्लड से स्लिथरिन वाले हमसे काम करवाते हैं और हमसे ये हमारी आलोचना करते हैं बदसात कही कलेक्शन ओह अच्छा मैंने काफी सारे पेजेस ढूंढ लिए हैं मजाक मजाक में मुझे ही नहीं पता काफी सारा कलेक्शन कर दिया चैलेंजेस साइड क्वेस्ट वगैरह मजा आ रहा है यार गेम खेलने में पेजेस अभी कोई हार्ड क्वेस्ट नहीं है बस मैं ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कर रहा हूँ कॉमन रूम में चलते हैं स्लिथरिन के यहाँ पर सेव कर लेते हैं आज के लिए यहीं तक करते हैं आज का प्रायोजित कार्यक्रम नेक्स्ट में कुछ मिशन करेंगे ग्रुप्स का भी इसको यहाँ पे करते हैं सेटिंग्स सेव है 6 hours. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure to follow me on Instagram too. See you in the next stream. Till then, khatam, tata, bye bye. Peace out.